Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited for this interview. I'm with Elvis from Builderius. Sorry, long day. And if you haven't heard about Builderius, well, you're missing something. Really missing out. So, Elvis, first, thank you very much for the interview. I hope you're doing good. I hope you enjoyed as well the WordCamp.
Yeah, this one was really nice. It's my
Yeah.
second one,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
So, for people that don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about you?
yeah. I'm one of the team of three behind Builderius Builder. It's my role is design first and content creation. Kind of the only one that does a little bit of marketing for Builderius.
Yeah.
And there's two of us more, Volodymyr and Vitaly, who are developers. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about Builderius in general, please?
Yeah, Builderius is kind of a special category, let's say. It's a visual development environment, which
Yeah.
means the intention of the product is to impose no limits on the user, yet help him or help her using the visual tools for those parts of development which are helped or aided by the visual tools. Where it's better to use code, we provide that as well. Recently, we also introduced AI. So now this complete control over all aspects of development really are brought to fruition
Right.
with AI, because AI now has no limits as well. So yeah, it's making it easier to use, faster to use, yet no control has been taken away.
Right.
Yeah.
And those last weeks/month, we've seen quite a lot of content from you guys, especially since you had the Sensei AI coming up with it. What's your base user at the moment? How many people more or less are using it at the moment?
So in the group, it's rotating and we're not keeping count. The free version has, we think, close to 200 active installs.
Yeah.
We know that downloads are about 800 each time we make a release.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the numbers we know.
Yeah.
The group is quite large. The group is 2,500 members.
Yeah.
But some are more quiet, some are more active.
Right.
With Sensei AI, we have a bunch of like a new category of users that are coming in, even from Elementor.
Yeah.
So that's been very interesting and a challenge a little bit, because you have users with different sets of knowledge and backgrounds
Absolutely.
than some others or
Right.
some older users. But yeah, it's been growing quite a bit since Sensei AI we introduced, and now also static sites generator. Yeah, it's exciting.
So, from my perspective, I've tried a couple of times. I didn't have time to dig into it too much. For someone that doesn't know about Builderius, what would you need to start with Builderius? Because I mean, I don't think it's for the basic starter person that starts with WordPress and wants to build a website. Would you still say that someone that has never built a website with anything can work with Builderius still, or you need a certain kind of knowledge first before starting using it?
Well, knowledge will help.
Right.
That's definitely true. And knowledge, specific knowledge I think of when I say it will help is some basic knowledge of HTML and CSS.
Yeah.
Will definitely help you, and some general knowledge about WordPress. So what is a template, what is a page, stuff like that. We used to say it's made for professionals and people that know their way around code. Although it's visual, it's helpful to know what you're doing. But as I mentioned previously, Sensei AI is changing that in a way we didn't anticipate.
Yeah.
So we're now seeing some users that really don't know any code building like production sites with it.
Yeah.
Which is something also kind of took us by surprise, because when we implemented AI, we thought of it as an agent that just is part of your workflow, not as something that's going to be the exclusive way of using it. But we're actually seeing that happen now.
Yeah.
So that's a surprise. So we're a new product and things are shifting. But yeah, if you don't know what it is, it's a product that if you don't know something, you at least have to be really interested in learning.
Yeah.
Because it's a product that wants you to understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not doing things and then just like, oh yeah, here's a slider for you. I'm not going to tell you what this is made from.
Right.
It just works. No, I mean, you can paste it, but if you want to tweak it and change it, you'll have to like dig around a little bit. But we see that as an advantage,
Absolutely.
because you can we have finished compositions of elements for you that you can paste in. But The difference is you can always access every element in there, change it, remove it, add more, in the way that we think no other builder can.
Yeah.
So that's how we approach things. So yeah, openness and willingness to learn. That's the prerequisite.
I mean, it's a basic question, obviously, but I'm sure so many people ask that. Why Builderius better than something else? I mean, we know that there is no best tool. I mean, everyone has their own workflow, and we also know that everyone works differently, and some builders work for some people, some other just don't work. It's hard for me to always say there is a best builder. I do believe that everyone has to choose their own builder they feel comfortable to work with. But if you would have the choice, let's say, in between 2 or 3 builder, what would make Builderius so different?
So we have few ways to say that. So the short would be other builders made WordPress development visual,
Yeah.
and Builderius made modern development practices visual, but in WordPress. So it brings some of the modern development practices that generally are not practiced in WordPress. It brings it into WordPress, yet visual. And what that means is that we cover the entire development process. So it's not only about building pages, components, and stuff, but it's managing the entire workflow. So from staging, version tracking, all the way to deployment. And now recently even choosing the way of deployment, which is not even WordPress. So you can ship it as a static site directly on Cloudflare and have it run there for free.
Yeah.
This is I think unique. It allows you to control the entire process in the way that no other builder does in WordPress.
Yeah, that's very cool. So I've seen that so many people are eager to want to buy Builderius, and you're gonna start selling it again on June 11th. After this, is it just a small period for purchasing it, or is it just now officially open for buying forever, let's say?
No, it's short again.
Yeah.
This time is going to be 72 hours, so 3 days.
Okay.
And then we close shop.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the last beta pricing sale available.
All right.
Because we are really near closing all of the features we want in our first stable release.
Yeah.
So this is the last moment. After this, we are changing not only the prices, but also the scheme of the pricing.
Okay.
So that's going to change. And I'm not going to say that date, although we have it in mind already.
Right.
But yeah, so it's going to be a short sale window so that we can close the shop and focus on our users and on finishing the development. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Well, thank you so much, Elvis. I wish you very good luck with everything. And I'm looking forward to experiment more and more with Builderius.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you very much, Elvis.
It was great.